Leeds United against Sheffield United. Raphinha then stands over this free kick, left-footed in, swinger, and did get plenty of bend on it, but too much height. Now McGoldrick zips the ball in, and the Leeds United player cutting back, Ayling I think it was, had to get the final touch to the ball, otherwise Ben Osborne might have been in. Norwood bends in the corner, high into the penalty area, it loops over Baldock, who was making the late run towards the back of the 6-yard box, and it drops out of play. There's Calvin Phillips, fires a shot in from about 25 yards out. It was a decent effort, and it was saved by Ramsdale. Calvin Phillips scored for Leeds that day, or that night. Here they build again, Leeds United here, just outside the penalty area. Dallas brings a flying save from Ramsdale, who parries the ball away to his right-hand side. Danger not averted. But Leeds United are looking to try and push on here, and down this near side, and it will break for Roberts into the penalty area, and Raphinha to the byline, cut across, and a tap in, and Leeds United do have the lead. Chance after chance after chance, and it's Jack Harrison who was there. He couldn't miss from 4 yards out. Sheffield United have been pushed onto the back foot. Leeds United have dominated the early exchanges, and now they have the opening goal. Leeds United 1, Sheffield United 0. Well, John Fleck does stand over this, and plenty of bend on it, good height. And it cannoned off a Leeds United head last, bent in by Fleck, into the middle, cleared away by Leeds United, volleyed back in towards the 18-yard box by Norwood as McGoldrick cuts infield, bends one, and in the end, on the angle, from a long way out, he's a long way wide. Meslier knew it was drifting wide. Well, here's Stuart Dallas rolling the ball onto Ayling, first time cross, glanced away up and off the head of Baldock, then a bank of flying legs, I think it was Ender Stevens, send the ball away for a Leeds United corner. So Leeds corner, into the box it goes, heads go up, Bamford with the final touch before McBurney starts the clearance, goalmouth scramble, the shot's fired in, Roberts tries to keep Leeds United on the front foot here, it will drop again to Roberts, then the header from Llorente, and here's Jack Harrison wanting a second goal. Alioski on the overlap, the cross goes in, it cannons off the head of Ender Stevens as the shot then is fired in by Raphinha, but it's blocked by Ben Osborne, and the ball goes away for a corner. Well, Leeds United leading by a goal to nil, but Sheffield United intercept through Norwood, and now Stevens to Fleck, who turns over the ball. He's got Osborne in support, and McBurney rolls away from the challenge of Llorente. Infield now to Lundstrom, to Norwood, to Stevens once again tight to the touchline. He and Osborne have a little 1-2 up. It comes to McGoldrick, and McGoldrick, in trying to turn it infield to Osborne, was too far in front of him. And that brings an animated moment from Marcelo Bielsa as the ball might come through here to Harrison, and he's missed in a one-on-one as he went through. Ramsdale shot out from his goalmouth and closed him down, and Jack Harrison fires wide. Out wide to this near side, bent in by Ayling, too high for Tyler Roberts, and a glancing header behind by Bogle, and it will be a Leeds United corner. Cooper is in there as well, as this one's bent in with a low trajectory. It's cannon behind, but it's gone behind for a goal kick. Ben Osborne scampering laterally, leaves the ball now for Bogle. Bogle tries to just lay up the cross, but it's blocked by Alioski. There to win the loose ball then is Lundstrom. It will wriggle through here to Bogle, into the penalty area. The block comes in, and it goes behind for a Blades corner. Jagielka wins it back to McBurney, just outside the D. He lays it square to McGoldrick on the left-hand side. Now Ender Stevens will try and cross it, ricochets off the back of Ayling, but Sheffield United are on the front foot here. Can they create their first good chance of the game? McGoldrick bends in the cross, and it fizzes through the 6-yard box. McBurney made an attempt to get there at the near post. Dallas will manoeuvre it square now to Roberts. Roberts jigs and twists and cuts past Fleck, shoots low left-footed, and it forced an attempted save by Ramsdale. In the end, he didn't need to get there. The shot skids along the surface and wide. And a free kick for Leeds United out on the far touchline. Bent low to the edge of the box by Raphinha. Cleared away by Sheffield United. We're going to have 4 minutes of added time here. And a stooping header by Cooper. Leeds on the front foot here, attacking the byline. Raphinha bends in the cross. Alioski was lurking on the Leeds United right. And Sheffield United can play their way out of trouble. Can the Blades get back on terms before half-time? Fleck lays the ball square to McGoldrick. Lovely touch. McBurney with a chance to shoot, and it's hit over the line, surely. It did cannon off the legs of the defender, who was deep in the goal mouth, but Ben Osborne is awarded that goal. It's his first goal for Sheffield United, as he was the right man in the right place at the right time, and it's Leeds United 1, Sheffield United 1. Well, Bamford looking to latch onto a ball here, inside left channel of the penalty area, back to Harrison as the ball's floated in. Roberts, who glances a header straight at Aaron Ramsdale. It was a fairly straightforward save, and just to eke down a few seconds, he fell onto his midriff. The referee does indeed blow for half-time, and it's Leeds 1, Sheffield United 1. The second half is now off and underway, as the ball is rolled infield now to McGoldrick. McGoldrick 10 yards away from the 18-yard box. Push now to McBurney, who controls the ball on his left boot, levering it back into Norwood. Now McGoldrick turning on his right boot. Can he hit it with his left? Well, he can, but it's squirmed wide of goal to the keeper's right, and no threat to Mellier's post. Rafinha with a glorious bit of skill to cut in field. The ball stops in a challenge where Dallas is then following up, and he just leathers it. Harrison on the left-hand side, teasing the ball in, and it's gone over the line, and Leeds United have their second goal. It's come via a mistake, but Leeds United, quick as a flash at the start of this second half, have edged their way back in front. It's Leeds United 2, Sheffield United 1. McGoldrick on the attack, looking to try and get the Blades back on terms. Here's Fleck just outside the corner of the penalty area, on to Osborne, in goes the cross. Mellier shoots out from his goal mouth and makes the save. Leeds United games invariably involve a lot of goals. Dallas will bend one, and from 25 yards it's curled just over the angle of crossbar and post. Luke Ayling gets onto the ball. Bamford will just peel off Jagielka. Here is Bamford, and he brings a save from Ramsdale. The shot clattered into Aaron Ramsdale as it goes behind for a corner. As Rafinha bends the ball in, McBurney's header 4 yards out, gets it partially clear. Rafinha snaps back to win it back. Good work. Lundstrom looks up through the middle. It goes to McGoldrick. McGoldrick uses his intelligence to nudge a glancing header to McBurney. Now Fleck. In goes the cross, but it takes a nick off Ayling, and now the Blades have a corner. As the corner comes into the box, it's too easy for Mellier to make the catch. He quickly races up to the edge of the penalty area. Fleck now cuts inside into the penalty area. Lovely turn. Bogle shoots, and as he fired that shot, the covering defender was there, and it goes behind for a corner. In comes Norwood's corner, hit with a low trajectory. Might pinball here to Ampadu. And the referee has spotted a foul in there. Fleck with the free kick, bent in from the left-hand side. Up it goes, and just away from Ender Stevens. Burke still going. He's slalomed out towards before the corner flag, and he wins a corner. So in comes the corner, bent in and dealt with by Rodrigo. Here's Ampadu. Out to McBurney, back to Bogle again, staying. They've played on here. Chance for McBurney to shoot, maybe. McBurney teases the ball rather than really smacks it. Mellier makes another comfortable save. So Lundstrom bends this one in, right-footed, headed away by Rodrigo. Rafinha latches onto it. Lundstrom tries to make a nuisance of himself, but Harrison is there, and Leeds United motor on the counter-attack here. It's with Rafinha. Rafinha going square into Dallas. Dallas to shoot! And despite the dive of Ramsdale, the shot trickles wide of the post. The Blades win it back. Now Burke down the far side to Llorente, whose touch is heavy. He will go behind for a Blades corner here. In it comes, hit again with a low trajectory. Either they're all rubbish corners, or there's a plan to that doesn't work. So Lundstrom with a free kick out of the shadows, into the sunshine. It comes out to Brewster, who was 26 yards from goal, took a swing at it, decent connection. Here's Burke, manoeuvring laterally, 25 yards from goal, tried to turn, does shoot, gets the shot away, and it bends away from Mellier. Burke with the attempt, and it had Mellier backpedaling, click out wide. He's got the runner in Harrison. Harrison then powers on. Egan backpedaling here to the edge of the box. Harrison wants another, and with his shot left-footed, it's wide of Ramsdale's goal to the keeper's left. Ball bent into the box. Rafinha is there, inside left channel of the penalty area. Ball teased in, looking for Rodrigo, but the ball is sent behind for a corner. The plan is to take it short, I think. Click. Gets it, Rafinha, the ball is scooped over the top. Osborne had it covered, and the much smaller man manoeuvres away from the edge of the penalty area, but then loses out. Rafinha going square to Rodrigo. Rodrigo left-footed, Rodrigo latches onto it. Work here for Phil Jagielka to do. The runners are there for Leeds United, but the block came in. The referee's checked his watch again, whistled to the mouth, and indeed it is full time. Defeat for Sheffield United then at Elland Road.